Hello students, welcome to the third session of Microbes in Human Welfare. In this session, we will be discussing about microbes as biocontrol agents and microbes as biofertilizers. Microbes play a very important role in controlling plant diseases and pests. So they can be called as biocontrol agents. In modern society, these problems have been tackled increasingly by the use of insecticides and pesticides. These chemicals are toxic and extremely harmful to human beings and animals alike and have been polluting our environment, fruits, vegetables, and crop plants. Our soil is also being polluted by our use of weedicides to remove weeds. In agriculture, there is a method of controlling pests that relies on natural predation rather than introduced chemicals. Organic farmers use a holistic approach for the following reasons: keeping pests at manageable levels by a complex system of checks and balances within the ecosystem instead of their complete eradication. Complete eradication of pests is undesirable, as without them the beneficial predators and parasitic insects which depend on them as food or act as hosts will not be able to survive. This will disturb the balance of ecosystem. Biocontrol agents reduce dependency on toxic chemicals and fertilizers. Following are some of the approaches for biological farming. Familiarity with various forms inhabiting in the field, gaining knowledge about the life cycles, patterns of feeding, and habitat of predators and pests. Here are some examples of biocontrol. The very familiar beetle with red and black markings, the ladybird, and dragonflies are useful to get rid of aphids and mosquitoes respectively. An example of microbial biocontrol agents that can be introduced in order to control butterfly larvae is the bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis, often written as BT. These are available in sachets as dried spores, which are mixed with water and sprayed onto vulnerable plants such as brassicas and fruit trees, where these are eaten by insect larvae. In the gut of the larvae, the toxin is released and the larvae get killed. The bacterial disease will kill the caterpillars but leave other insects unharmed. Because of the development of methods of genetic engineering in the last decade or so, the scientists have introduced Bacillus thuringiensis toxin genes into plants. Such plants are resistant to attack by insect pests. BT cotton is one such example, which is being cultivated in some states of our country. A biological control being developed for use in the treatment of plant disease is the fungus Trichoderma. Trichoderma species are free-living fungi that are very common in the root ecosystems. They are effective biocontrol agents of several plant pathogens. Baculoviruses are pathogens that attack insects and other arthropods. The majority of baculoviruses used as biological control agents are in the genus Nucleopolyhedrovirus. These viruses are excellent candidates for species-specific, narrow-spectrum insecticidal applications. They have been shown to have no negative impacts on plants, mammals, birds, fish, or even on non-target insects. This is especially desirable when beneficial insects are being conserved to aid in overall integrated pest management program, or when an ecologically sensitive area is being treated. With our present day lifestyles, environmental pollution is a major cause of concern. The use of chemical fertilizers to meet the ever increasing demand of agricultural produce has contributed significantly to this pollution. Of course, we have now realized that there are problems associated with the overuse of chemical fertilizers, and there is a large pressure to switch to organic farming, that is, to use biofertilizers. Biofertilizers are organisms that enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. The main sources of biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi, and cyanobacteria. Rhizobium bacteria that grow symbiotically in the roots of leguminous plants fix atmospheric nitrogen into organic forms, which is used by the plant as nutrient. Other bacteria can fix atmospheric nitrogen while free living in the soil, thus enriching the nitrogen content of the soil. Examples for such bacteria are Azospirillum and Azotobacter. Fungi are also known to form symbiotic associations with the roots of higher plants called mycorrhiza. Many members of genus Glomus form mycorrhiza. The fungal symbiont in these associations absorbs phosphorus from soil and passes it to the plant. Plants having such associations show other benefits like resistance to root-borne pathogens, tolerance to salinity and drought, and an overall increase in plant growth and development. Cyanobacteria are autotrophic microbes widely distributed in aquatic and terrestrial environments, many of which can fix atmospheric nitrogen. Example, Anabina, Nostoc, Oscillatoria, etc. In paddy fields, cyanobacteria serve as an important biofertilizer. Blue-green algae also add organic matter to the soil and increase its fertility. Currently, in our country, a number of biofertilizers are available commercially in the market, and farmers use these regularly in their fields to replenish soil nutrients and to reduce dependence on chemical fertilizers. In this session, you have learned the role of microbes as biofertilizers and biocontrol agents. With this, we come to the end of the chapter, Microbes in Human Welfare. Thank you and have a nice time.